Just using that word makes this essay 37% cooler. Every word I speak is a little more rebellious, and each sentence now wears a leather jacket. Do not stop to think about how a sentence could wear an awesome leather jacket, much less be able to afford one on a writer's salary. We are in the land of drugs. Stuff gets a little crazy, a little weird. It's time to chill out, to tune in, to party. It's time to get medicinal. Everyone uses drugs to some degree. I'm currently right now at this moment on Claritin for my allergies, Adderall for my attention deficit disorder, and Wellbutrin for my depression. I'm also soaring high on a sweet black cloud of hot, sexy, recreational caffeine for the betterment of my soul. The New York Times recently reported on some fellows who are researching the use of magic mushrooms for the treatment of depression, and the results have been positive. I'm not surprised at the successful results the scientists have been getting treating depression with magic mushrooms. I am surprised to learn that research scientists have apparently been going to Bonnaroo. The article does not specifically say that this discovery happened at a Flaming Lips concert, but I can read between the lines. Now, I've known about marijuana being used by doctors for treatment of glaucoma and to use chemotherapy for a while. When I was in 8th grade, I got in trouble with my health teacher in Charlotte, North Carolina, for stating the medical use of the drug. The teacher not only told me I was wrong, but she wrote me up for subversive behavior. I went and got a note from a doctor at my church saying I was correct, brought it to her, which she then read, crumpled up, and threw away. Those sentences wearing leather jackets don't sound so crazy anymore. My words, backed by the hardcore rabble-rousing of science, got me a detention. I received the same punishment given to the student who stated his dissatisfaction with the teacher using adult themes and strong language. Not PG-13 themes, but R-rated themes. Had I known that, I would have spiced up my phrasing of the facts just to make it worth my while. Me just talking about drugs has already sparked preconceived notions of who I am as an individual. Those notions vary from social group to social group. Some currently are curious if I'm cool, I like to party, possibly kind. Others wonder why the police have not arrested this pervert junkie before he goes on their wild-eyed bender. I would like for illegal drugs to be legal. Boom! Consider your judgment of me solidified. Now you know that I am what's wrong with America. Let's journey into my whys. I currently pay $200 a month for my own health insurance because last year I caught a bout of severe depression. The insurance company now wants to make sure it gets as much money as it can before I kill myself. That sounds awful, but remember, insurance companies are the closest thing an atheist has to what religious folk call Satan. Now, if my treatment for depression consists of shrooms and weed, that would make that $200 a month totally worthwhile. Every month, here's your medicine. Get well soon, brother. Because as long as I'm creating a fantasy scenario, I will have a doctor who makes house calls and delivers pizza. Currently, my treatment for depression is, as I said before, an antidepressant called Wellbutrin. It was not the first one I tried. The first one I tried, Cymbalta, gave me 2 vicious side effects. Side effect number 1, diarrhea. Side effect number 2, impotence. Heap on top of those 2 gems the fact that I could not drink alcohol, and these drugs are actually addictive, and you have a cure that is worse than the disease. Sure, I came into the doctor's office so depressed it forgoes medical words and just jumps into the adjective severe, but I leave with a couple of new equally terrible problems. The not drinking alcohol thing did not seem like a huge problem until I looked up why. I thought it was because of drug interactions. Nope, it was because the drug is already causing a pretty substantial strain on my liver. To rephrase, my doctor gave me a drug that is worse for my liver than a Cubs doubleheader. Also, a heads up on the addiction thing would have been nice. Diarrhea is not a pleasant thing to talk about, much less to have. It is also a rare side effect of the Cymbalta. I looked it up online and found other users who had experienced the same unwanted results from the pill. Great, I thought. It's not amoebic dysentery I caught from the wilds of substitute teaching. However, I found people whose doctors then diagnosed them with irritable bowel syndrome and started treating them for that too. Weird. Now, I don't know about anybody else in the world, but I put something new in my body and experience a change. I blame the new thing. I drink beer, I suddenly feel a bit dizzy, I slur words, I sing loudly to U2 songs. I'm not going to turn to the bartender and say, please give me something to cure these ailments. To help with my slurred vocal increase syndrome, the bartender prescribes a plate of chili cheese fries. That was not a very good example because chili cheese fries cures everything. Side effects may include deliciousness and obesity. I really wish my doctor delivered pizza. Let's go back to my fantasy doctor scenario. I walk into the doctor's office severely depressed. Doctor prescribes magic mushrooms. I can feel myself melt into the cosmos and breathe in rhythm with the interconnected hum of creation. Instead, I got a pill that gave me the runs and makes me less of a man. Just one of those things would have made me depressed, but together becomes kind of hilarious. Maybe that was the point. Kind of a, oh, you think you feel bad now? Take this pill, then tell me what bad is, alright? Now for a moment, I'm going to allow my sentences here to remove their leather jackets. I've spent my whole life trying to feel normal, just like everybody else. No one has any idea what normal really is. Is it happy, calm, and allergy-free? If that is the case, I will never be normal. I've never felt in step with society, but the best people I know are not in step with society either. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing until a person feels out of step and alone. No one is ever alone. If it takes an illegal hallucinogenic mushroom to get those smart, creative people to view their amazing location, the whole of human existence, then let them have it. But not everyone can soldier through medical side effects like a stubborn prairie mule. Now, I'm not saying everyone should do drugs. What I'm saying is that doctors should deliver pizza. Thank you.